Hello everyone, today it's time for a new video and a pretty interesting one if I do say so myself. Because we went to a place where someone had a lot of SRS lanterns, ones with the largest size, laying on one big pile. And those lanterns were just kind of decaying there. And there was also some sort of shed which had a lot of spare ballasts and everything in them. And on screen now you can actually see some pictures of what it all looked like. And I think there were like a few hundred SRS lanterns laying there, covered in a lot of stuff. I actually bought some for really cheap. And I think it might be interesting in this video to restore a few of them and see if those ballasts that I bought there still work or still function. Because I do actually plan on using some of these as temporary. But let's first go over all of the stuff that we actually got. So we have like 8 or 9 of these units, which these used to be the columns, the external ballasts in here. A lot of 90 watt ones, because that's what most of the lanterns here run. And I'm going to try to see if we can make this fit inside of the lantern itself, because having external ballasts in a temporary lantern isn't ideal. And underneath here there's also two pretty weird combinations. There's a one 90 watt ballast, if I say it right, yes, 90 watt, and 131 watt. Which is a bit of an odd combination. But I mean, at this point in time, it's just great to have a lot of spare SOX ballasts and everything, because it's actually becoming very difficult to get stuff for it. So here we have 5 actual lanterns. As you can see, the largest size, which isn't ideal, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And something pretty interesting here is 2 painted ones in yellow and red, as you can see. We also have a spare bowl here, just in case. But I think what the guy actually was trying to do is create just regular industrial looking ceiling lamps for inside a home or something. I think that's what explains the artsy colors here and everything, because I don't think a council would want to use yellow lanterns like that. But I think he just kind of gave up on it and was stuck with hundreds of these lanterns. But I'm going to pick a few out, or 2 out, that have the worst looking top. And we're going to switch those out with the colored ones here. And we're also going to have to give it a clean. The red one unfortunately did lose quite a lot of the paint. Which I do have red spray paint, I think, still. And the yellow one is in better condition, but still it's very dirty. But let's do some cleaning first. So while the lanterns are out to dry, we're going to think of how we're going to install the ballast and everything on this compartment. So this is basically the unit that is inside of the 91 watt versions of the lanterns. And I do think that we can actually make a ballast and everything fit on here. Not really sure how, but I think we should just go ahead and get rid of all of the stuff that's on the unit itself, so we have a blank space that we can install the ballast and everything on. And right here is an actual unit that used to be installed in the column itself. And let's just unscrew all of the parts here as well. The ballast is quite big, but I do think we can make it work. So my other plan was basically just cutting this in the exact size of the unit here, and then just install a socket on the aluminium part here. But if we can make it look original, that's obviously will turn out way better. Well, this is what the yellow one looks like, which is finished. I managed to make the ballast and everything fit. And actually the yellow one looks really good, despite this being quite an ugly tint of yellow. The paint itself is still in a good condition. And I don't know, it has something pretty unique about it. But let's actually see if this one, everything still works, because it's still the original bulb that's actually inside the lantern as well, and the ballast that has been laying in the shed for who knows how many years. But it actually does work. It does struggle quite a bit, but I mean, hasn't been on for almost 10 years, I think. But yeah, let's move on to the red one. So they're both cleaned and they look pretty good, apart from the red paint of course. But they're very clean compared to what they used to look like. And the best part is that they actually both work. Well, I can't wait to put these up outside on the streets. Really wonder how it looks. Kind of would perfectly fit on a McDonald's parking space. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the result, and I'll also be working on the rest of them as well, the other 3 that we have. So I'll keep it updated on the YouTube Shorts format, I think. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. Please let me know what you think about the result. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.